I don't want me as an Xbox customer having my stuff delayed.
Here we go again with the my stuff. My console, bro. You like 50 years old and you got gray all over your beard. And this is the first thing that you complaining about. My console. What are you talking about, bro? Why are you people complaining, bro? You a 50-year-old man and you still out here complaining about my stuff as if you still in kindergarten, bro. I think it's about time you people start growing up, man. I mean, you can't tell me that gaming is that important to you when 99% of you people don't even play games anyway. You're too busy on Twitter talking with random strangers over the internet about who's getting what and who's getting this. And to be honest with you, real gamers don't care. How about you sit back like what you're doing right now in your gaming chair, and how about, you go play a video game? Is this what you people complaining about, man?
So it can release in tandem with another platform. If you're going to turn around and delay my experiences for someone else, because
because we're an entitled gamer, Let's act like nobody else can enjoy video games because what do you mean? It's yours. You don't even own the intellectual property. And you telling Microsoft or whoever's making these things that it's for me? Bro, what is you talking about, bro? All you people do is support Game Pass Ultimate and buy video games, and you want to sit there and act like you have ownership to these intellectual properties. These companies can choose to do what they want, brother. Like, who is this dude, man? I told you, these Xbox and PlayStation fanboys, they all act the same, man. Y'all really thought, you thought I had a side when it comes to these things? No. Like, the fact that he said, my stuff, my console, bro. Who is this? Chaos Lounge? Really? Is this really him?
Just so it can release in tandem with another platform. If you're going to turn around and delay my experiences for someone else, because, as someone quite rightly, as someone was saying, they are their new customers now, that really isn't a good optic for us as Xbox customers.
Really? I mean, you have access to Stalker 2, Sniper Elite Resistance. You didn't even have to pay for the game. And you out here complaining. You people don't even have to buy games. And you out here complaining. Don't even care about the output of games that Microsoft got coming out for you day and day. Y'all sitting there more concerned about who gets the opportunity of playing your said games. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. And the funny thing is, you guys think that this is good behavior. Of course, Puertorock covered this of all people, because he's the same way. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. You guys are really getting upset that people can enjoy the same games that you're playing on your console. And what I find even more funny, Hellblade 2, a lot of these games drop first on Xbox, and if they do go to another platform, you had the benefit, because you said that he said that there's no benefit. You had the opportunity of playing these games before it even dropped on the other platform. But yet, we as Xbox consumers, well, not me, but him personally, wants to act like that's not a benefit.
Just tells me that Microsoft doesn't care about me as a consumer anymore.
Oh yeah, Microsoft don't care about me, right? Perfect Dark, Fable, Call of Duty, Diablo, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, all dropping day and date. Ninja Gaiden 4, South of Midnight, and you was out here called Gears E-Day. You don't even have to buy these games. You can play all these games, and not including all the other third-party and indie games they have, all under one subscription service, and you was out here complaining. Like, explain to me how this makes sense, bro. At this point, you guys are just angry that other people have an opportunity of going out there playing these games.
If you are going to delay my games so other platforms can get it simultaneously, to me, that is wrong on many levels. And I'm not going to cheerlead here like Colt is about PlayStation getting to play the game. No, I'm not going to.
Yeah, well, I guess PlayStation 5 gamers should feel bad that people on PC can play the game, Lost Soul aside, day and day, and have a far better experience. Oh, well, I guess PlayStation 5 owners, I guess you shouldn't buy the game on PS5 because PC gamers have an opportunity of going out there playing your games. Do you understand how ridiculous and stupid this really is?
I think they're just ludicrous.
Let's just get straight to it. And this is really for the Xbox gamers. This is for
why is a PlayStation fanboy telling the Xbox community about something that they play on? You see, it's so funny that you guys are so worried about what Xbox is doing, but you're not even worrying about the lackluster software that you're getting on PlayStation. I mean, this is embarrassing. Oh, yeah, hey, guys, it's me, Puertorock, and I want to sit there and tell you guys about the Xbox community. Bro, you don't even play on Xbox. What is you even talking about, bro? How are you going to talk about a community of a group of gamers that you don't even play on? That sounds absolutely stupid.
For you, right? PlayStation gamers, you're fine. PC gamers, you're irrelevant.
Oh, of course. PC gamers are irrelevant, really? They're so irrelevant that they're getting your games day and day. They're so irrelevant that they're playing Helldivers 2 for free on PC while you proceed to give Sony money for the same game that you had to make a PSN account. Let's not forget. What do you mean irrelevant? Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Y'all don't see through this behavior? And be like, man, yeah, GameStop, I'm starting to notice it, man. This is crazy.
You have heard the clip. Let's just get straight to it. And this is really for the Xbox gamers. This is for you. Right? PlayStation gamers, you're fine. PC gamers, you're irrelevant. No, I'm lying. Whatever. But this is...
They're irrelevant, but they're getting access to all your games day and date, and they will probably run far better on that than they do on console. And you're out here saying the PC gamer is irrelevant. This does not make any sense, Puertorock. Even you knew as far. Why would you even go as far to address them? Well, he already knows, knowing that your games are going to PC in the first place. That sounds so stupid.
For you guys, for you Xbox gamers. You could be like, nah, Puertorock, you talk shit, whatever. But there's
whatever
thing no one can actually ever say or complain about me, and that's I try to screw people over. Okay? So you might want to listen. If you don't, you can book a flight. You got on the plane. That plane is going to go from that destination, the departure destination, to the arrival. Now, what happens in that flight is, depending how much money you spend, is the type of service you get. We're going to go to the most extremes. We're going to go to the people who...
Like, why is he even using stuff like that as an example? And what's even more funny about it, I'm going to break it down in a manner to where it actually makes sense. But he's out here talking about, well, if you spend more money, you're going to have a better flight. I guess that's what he's saying. But watch my counter argument to this.
Pick coach versus the people who pick first class. Now, the people who pick coach, you'll get a seat. You'll get the pre-arranged meal, pre-arranged snacks. And, the seat is the seat.
Sounds exactly about what's going on PlayStation. You're not getting the games day and date. You're paying $70 for the games that do come day and date. On top of not getting access to the third-party games, as well as not all the Xbox games. And they're all essentially delayed, right? What argument are you talking about, bro? Hold on, I'm confused. I mean, are you guys playing Starfield and Avowed right now? Or Hellblade 2? And even if these games come later, you're essentially saying that the PS5 is the premier device to play Xbox games, when I'm here time and time again telling you that's not the case. Even if you get these games, it does not matter. Why do you think I care about, somebody playing Ninja Gaiden 4 on the PS5? Well, that's just even more of a reason for me to buy the game again. Which also means that there's more money going back to you-know-who. Why would I care about who's out here enjoying my favorite games?
You're in movie display, and that's what you get. Basic seat, basic meal arrangement, right? The uncomfortable chair, but you're going to your destination. The people who pay for first class, they get premium service. It even starts the moment you enter the airport.
Oh, yeah. Just like the moment you get an Xbox and you get the games day and date, you ain't gotta wait. You get the third party as well, EA Access, as well as the Ubisoft games, all through the subscription. What do we... I find it funny that you're going to use the PS5 as the premium flight topic, right? When that would apply to Xbox. You fly on, Team Green, you get access to all the meals. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait for the little snacks and the Cheez-Its. You get the real full course meals. Day and date, you ain't got to wait like you do on PlayStation, Sony Airlines.
You go to the airport, you have the priority lane.
Yeah, you get the priority of playing these games first on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, that's right. Like Avowed and Starfield and all the other countless games, and even the games that do go, you save way more money playing on Xbox than if you got them on PlayStation, but I digress.
You have the gem pop lane. You know the lane where you have to go to check in, drop your bags, and do all that stuff? First class, they got their own lane. So there's like 20 people, depending how many seats is on the plane. Let's say there's 20 first class seats, 20 first class people, they got there. While you got like 300 people.
And this is all coming from a guy that was hyped up for Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, High Five Rush. Ain't none of these games drop day and date on Sony Airlines, and you out here talking about how they're the premium flight. What are you talking about, bro? See, this is what you see how his logic sounds stupid. Like, you go as far to say that, you know, it's priority. Well, if it's priority, then why are these games dropping first on Xbox? Why are they saving money on Xbox? Why are you paying $100 to get early access to a game that's already available on multiple platforms? But yet you guys act like the PS5 is the better Xbox when time and time again that's clearly not the case.
Trying to check in for an international flight. Then you have the boarding process. First class, they board first.
Yep. First class Xbox, you play the games first.
They go to the seats, not even seats.
They go to their seats and they can play the game and download it before they get a chance to launch it.
Like in an international flight, it's like a whole booth. You got a booth to yourself that turns into a bed. There's already a bottle of water, already some snacks. All that stuff is prepared. Everybody else boards. Okay, flight takes off. Time to eat. First class, they got their own menu. They can order food. They can order wine. They can order desserts anytime they want. And they got their own menu. Some flights they have...
Which would essentially be the Xbox roadmap.
Have their own menu. Some, you could get a steak.
You know, you can get the Fable. You can get the Gears E-Day. The Ninja Gaiden 4. And, you know, they get essentially a discount on everything. They get an all-you-can-eat buffet on no matter what the meal costs. While on PlayStation, Sony Airlines, you're paying $70 for the same games, having less access to Xbox. Hold on. This is not starting to sound like Sony's the king of airlines. This sounds like it's Microsoft. Like, you see, bro, you get what I'm saying, bro? This is so stupid.
Well, coach, you get pretty much the free meal, whatever. They might give you two choices, a vegetarian choice.
Yeah, they give you two choices. It's either you get the game day and date on Xbox, or you just wait 6 months, maybe 1 to 2 years, maybe even 20 years in some cases for the Halo Master Chief Collection, and then you get some old stale meat. What are we doing here, man? You're still not proving anything. If anything, all you did was body your own argument.
And obviously, meat or chicken choice, whatever, but that's all you get. First class, they get a menu. They're like, yeah.
First class, you get the new Forza Motorsport. You don't just stick with the 4 or 5-year-old Forza Horizon 5 that you're paying $100 to get early access to a game that the other airline got access to. Man, Sony Airlines is sounding complete trash.
I want the ribeye with mashed potato stuff.
Yeah, I want the Gears E-Day with the Fable and Elder Scrolls 6.
Whatever. The bed, the booth turns into a bed to get to the Game Pass. Now, to not your fault, Microsoft conditioned and nurtured this attitude. Your attitude has been nurtured.
No, this has been nurtured due to the fact that gamers don't buy games. What are you talking about? Sony's doing the same thing. I could play God of War Ragnarok, Last of Us Part 1 remake, mind you, new games. Well, they're not really new games, but you get my point. Essentially, new releases to Sony games and play them through their subscription service. So Microsoft is not the only company doing that. If anything, who conditioned gaming the way it is the Fortnite and the Grand Theft Auto player. You know, the annual release player that buys Madden and, you guys know, NBA 2K every year. They're the ones that condition gaming this way. Microsoft understood this. They knew that, dang, we know a lot of people playing Fortnite. How are we going to be able to get these fans to play and enjoy our games while also buying and supporting these games? Why not? Game Pass Ultimate. Even if a casual plays Fortnite, they could still see the value of what Game Pass Ultimate offers. Unlike Sony, there's no value with that.
Microsoft, and now it's kind of like blowing back on Microsoft. So what they nurtured, great value in gaming, the best value. You guys accepted that.
Why would we not accept a great value in gaming? What gamer would say the opposite?
You guys accepted writing coach is the way. That buying first class tickets not the way. Get the coach tickets.
What do you mean coach tickets? Because if those are the coach tickets, then why aren't you playing all these Xbox games day and date? Why are you paying $70 for the same Xbox games that essentially Xbox gamers are getting through one subscription service, which you still have to pay to play those same Xbox games? Bro, you know what? Y'all like Gamester. You too good, Gamester. You're too good. Gamester with another W. You don't make sense. You got an old Forza Horizon 5, 4 or 5 year old course meal. Xbox gamers and PC gamers were already enjoying that game. Like, you're paying early access for a game that's already available on other platforms, and y'all don't want to act like you're getting ripped off here. It's like all Microsoft is doing is essentially making you guys, you want to be a fanboy? Well, guess what? You're going to pay for it.
So you're buying the coach tickets, but now you're getting coach service.
We're getting coach service on Xbox. Is that why all the games are dropping day and day before their own platform? We're getting coach service, even though Sniper Elite Resistance, where you have to pay $60 on that, while it's also offered on Microsoft through Game Pass, even games they don't even own. You also have EA Access with it. You also have the Ubisoft games with it. What are we doing, man? Like, what are we doing? You sit there saying that Xbox is the coach of airlines, right? But it seems like it's Sony. What are you talking about? You're paying more money for the same experiences.
Chaos is upset because he feels he's not being treated as the premium customer.
What do you mean? How do you not feel like you're being treated as the premium customer when you got Xbox dropping all these games day and date for you? I don't get it, bro. If anybody's not getting treated well, it's the PS5 gamer, right? They're not getting their own software. They canceled 10 live services subscription games. I mean, 10 cancellations will be 10 canceled flights. Y'all still ain't got to your destination. Y'all like Gamester. Damn, that was a good one. That was bars right there. Y'all had 10 flight cancellations. Ain't none of them happened. You still waiting. What are you talking about? To the point where you're depending on the other airlines to take care of you. The one that you didn't even pay for because you stuck in the pandemic and you can't get out. Like, this is ridiculous.
That the first class guys, or PlayStation, they're the ones...
How are you the first class guys, bro, if you ain't even got a Avowed on your platform, bro? How are you the first class guys when y'all ain't even got Starfield? Nobody cares if these games come. That's not the argument. The argument is the fact that you're saying that the PS5 is the best place for Xbox games, because that's your argument. Let's keep it 100. When... you're waiting for games, man. 4 to 5 years, you're paying $70 for each one of these games. You're not getting them day and date, and you act like you're the premium service here? What? Let's hear that again.
Service.
Hear it again.
Chaos is upset because he feels he's not being treated as the premium customer. That the first class guys... or PlayStation, they're the... You
see. So he can't sit there and say that he wasn't referring to PlayStation when he said that. Listen to it again.
Now you're getting coach service.
Listen.
Chaos is upset because he feels he's not being treated as the premium customer. That the first class guys, or PlayStation...
yeah, PlayStation is so first class. That's why we're playing an old Forza Horizon 5. That's why we waited like 7 to 8 years to play Sea of Thieves that we paid for full price. And y'all... you know what, man? Gamester, don't say anything.
They're the ones being, at the thought. Games getting delayed because
Xbox gamers are being treated as the afterthought, while you got Microsoft throwing out an old Sea of Thieves and an old Forza Horizon game, and y'all paying full price to the point where y'all ain't even supporting your own games, and y'all want to sit there and act like Microsoft ain't treating their audience. If anything is going on here, is y'all are entitled. This is ridiculous, bro. And the fact that you guys are 50 years old and counting shows you that, man, y'all need to grow up, man, for real.
are, like, for example, Fable delayed. Right now, all sides point that it's only getting delayed because they wanted day and dates with the PlayStation version.
No. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that besides y'all. Y'all, here we go again with the rumors. If anything, how about Microsoft delayed the game because... they might have wanted to fit it within a schedule of which games they want to drop on Game Pass Ultimate. And like I've said previously before, even if Fable does go to PlayStation, more than likely you will have to pay $70 for it. And on Xbox, you wouldn't. So it still wouldn't make sense. Because at the end of the day, would it matter? What happened to the days when people say, oh, the game got delayed because it needed work? Or how about, I mean, you know what the funny thing is? Microsoft has been on record delaying games because they've had so many games coming out that they wanted to put out during their Game Pass schedule, which would be their roadmap. So that seems more reasonable to say. But to act like Microsoft has clearly showed that they don't care about putting games on PlayStation. So why would they have to delay that? You get what I'm saying? Why would they have to delay something? If something's coming to PlayStation, why would Microsoft have to delay something solely off that reason? When they didn't even do it for Ninja Gaiden 4 or Doom Dark Ages. Bro, your argument is stupid, bro. And what's even more funny, Doom is more popular than Fable. Man, go ahead.
He gave you examples of patches, anti-cheat. People who were already on Xbox playing Sea of Thieves begging for this anti-cheat, and it didn't come out until the PlayStation version was released. And more games are going through that. You will see more and more games be delayed, updates be paused.
So what's going on with PlayStation? Because apparently we've been getting nothing but cancellations, delays. We don't even know what's coming out anymore. I mean, the funny thing is, I found out that Square put a better version on PC than they did the one on PS5. I heard it has 8K even too. Y'all didn't even get that version. Seems like Sony with that exclusive deal didn't work out for them, did it?
Because the first class gamers, the PlayStation gamers who buy...
You're not first class gamer. Cut the garbage, bro. How can you be... I don't care if y'all hate Xbox, but for you to go as far to say that you're a first class gamer of Xbox on PlayStation is absolutely asinine to me. Y'all know it. Make sure y'all share this video around, bro. I need multiple people to listen to this. That makes no sense. Because if you was first class on PlayStation, y'all would have Game Pass. If it was first class on PlayStation, then every single game would drop day and date on PS5. You wouldn't even have to wait for them. What do you don't understand? It don't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It don't matter how many months. The fact that you wait to play the same games that Xbox gamers can play right away while also saving money through one subscription service. So would you sit there and say that PC gamers are first-class citizens when it comes to playing your online games on PC like Helldivers 2 while you proceed to pay for an inferior version of the same game? Oh! Exactly. You wouldn't say that, would you? Would you say that in regards to Black Myth Wukong running far better on PC than it did on Sony? Would you sit there and say that that was not a first class citizen game, whatever logic you're trying to use for this video?
The game to pay $70, they're becoming the main point. They're becoming the main character for Xbox. This past quarter,
PlayStation is the main character.
Biggest shopping quarter for gaming, October, November. And the crazy part is, or not even crazy, the sad part is, there is nothing you Xbox gamers can do to stop it.
And there's nothing you PlayStation gamers can do to stop Sony to put games on Nintendo Switch 2. There's nothing that you PlayStation fanboys can do to stop Sony from putting PlayStation games on PC. But yet, we're still having value in the PS5 and the console, because if you just play games, none of this would even matter, man.
Because you're not putting up the money. You're not putting up the bread.
And I feel bad, bro, because Sir Bruvian went against Doc Dark. But until he sees what Puertorock is, I'm going to be honest, man. When Doc was first in his community, he wasn't as bad, okay, when he came into the community. You know, we can clearly tell that a lot of this man's rhetoric is coming from straight out of this man, bro. Okay? The whole Rock Familia. People are tired of you guys, bro. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. You really care that much where people play their games, bro? But yet you could still have that mindset with PlayStation games, staying on PC, or going to PC, and act unbothered? Bro, I'm done.
To fight against PlayStation.
What is there to fight against? Oh, my.
You can't compete. Just like how your console can't compete against the PlayStation console.
Just like your games can't compete with today's gaming landscape in regards to trending in the top 10. Ain't nobody buying your games.
Your wallets can't compete with the PlayStation wallet. You got...
This is straight delusion, man. Microsoft's pockets can't compete with Sony? Is that why Microsoft bought Bethesda and Activision? More money than what Sony would even be willing to afford?
Guys accepted value. So you guys accepted paying $50.
What gamer wouldn't accept value? You guys act as if you couldn't do the same on PlayStation, you wouldn't be benefiting from it either. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, come on, man.
$20 a month. You guys accepted coach. So you can't dictate terms.
Xbox gamers accepted coach when it seems like the only one getting coached here is the people in the PlayStation community.
All you are promised and all you will be promised is day-and-date game on your Game Pass.
And how about playing the games before everybody else, as well as PC?
But you don't get to dictate the terms of when that date is.
And you don't get a chance to dictate the terms of when PlayStation games are going to go to the Nintendo Switch too. You can't dictate the fact that Sony's putting all their games on PC. How about that? But yet we're supposed to sit here and sing Kumbaya and act like PlayStation ain't doing the same thing. This is why people keep calling y'all out, man. It's the fact that you guys want to be delusional about what's really going on here.
You get the day and date. You just can't pick when that day is.
And you don't. Hold on. What? What do you mean picking the day and date? They're the ones decide that when these games come out. Sony is the one that decides when they drop their. What? What are you talking about, bro? Listen.
But you don't get to dictate the terms of when that date is. You get the day and date. You just can't pick when that day is.
And can you tell me when Wolverine's coming out? Oh! Can you tell me when the new Spider-Man DLC's coming out? Oh! Can you tell me? Oh, matter of fact, can you tell me when Intergalactic's coming out? Oh! Oh, that's right. I forgot. PlayStation fanboys can't pick the date.
PlayStation's...
At least Xbox gamers know we got our games coming. But what about y'all?
The choice of the date. Microsoft is like, hey, we got to get day and date on PlayStation. They have to be part of this. Timed exclusives for Xbox has no value for Microsoft. There is no point in that.
Well, seems like Sony ain't following that tradition either. That's why Lost Soul Aside is dropping on PC day and date.
They're not trying to say, don't buy a PlayStation, buy an Xbox with the time exclusive value proposition. That's not a tactic for them. Making videos or talking shit. You guys do a lot of shit talking this gen. And it hasn't worked out for you.
It hasn't worked out for you. That's why you got 10 live service subscription games canceled, as well as Concord failing in the first 2 weeks of the game coming out, and you guys want to still cap Days Gone remaster. Just look at the library of games that you're getting from your own first-party studio. You name me 10 games that is new from PlayStation on the PS5. I bet you can't, because most of them are from PS4 or remasters and remakes.
Soul content, shit talking, Twitter, all that energy y'all put in for 5 years and stuff, and it did nothing for you. This is what it comes down to. Microsoft is putting PlayStation as a priority.
Microsoft is putting PlayStation, now mind you, I don't care if they do, but the point stands that you're saying that Microsoft is putting PlayStation as a priority, so why isn't there no avowed yet? Oh, there we go. How many times I gotta catch you? You say that Microsoft's putting PlayStation as a priority, but Xbox gamers can play their games through one subscription service while you guys don't. Stop GameStop. Where's your Starfield? Have you got that game yet? And even if you do, you still waited for it. So how does that make you priority, buddy?
Among all the
I hope I gave you guys some ideas to make some videos on this topic, because I'm surprised how this went under the rug. I'm surprised.
Devices, PlayStation is part of the priority. There's no more time exclusives, or very little. Microsoft's going to cut down on that. Because you guys...
If Microsoft wasn't cutting down on time and exclusivity, then why are they still dropping on Xbox and PC first? You know what, man? Like, this is getting out of hand.
What you get is value. And that's what you need to focus on.
And games. Because the value is coming from the sense of the games that they're getting.
You have to listen to none of the content, none of the arguments on Twitter. It doesn't even make sense to. Enjoy exactly what you're getting. Value, playing Game Pass. But if you're starting to notice, like, wait a minute, this is some BS.
Well, I mean, it's clearly more value to do that than what you're doing on YouTube 24/7.
Yes. Now you're telling me Microsoft technically could release games, but they won't until the PlayStation version is done? So you gotta
Nobody knows if this is even true though. Like,
wait.
just like that God of War Saga collection, and look what happened with that. It was just DLC.
That's the reality.
Man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. I'm done listening. If you guys want more videos on this situation, I got y'all. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Peace out.